By the way, a little more to the intro. We're starting very late today. It's 8:22 right now. The reason for that is because I'm stupid. So I was getting ready to make my pizza, my supper, and I started early because I had to get my bacon. I take my bacon out of the package and I put it in this like, it's not Tupperware. Well, it's like a plastic container with the locking sides. And so I had to do that. I had to put new bacon into one of those containers, and that takes like 10 minutes or something. So I wanted to start making my pizza early because I had to do that before I started making my pizza. And then, so I was about to do that, and I realized, I look at my cookie container, and there's no cookies. Literally 0 cookies. And I was like, oh fuck. I can't believe I forgot to make cookies. So I knew I had no more cookies yesterday because I ate my last cookies yesterday. But I forgot to make new ones. And I was like, oh shit. And so I stood there for like 5 seconds or 10 seconds thinking of what am I going to do? Because I have to have cookies after my supper. It's my routine. I eat them every day. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. And so then I was like, okay, well, I have to make them right now. So I stopped doing the bacon stuff, and then I try and make cookies as fast as possible. I made them a little faster than usual, but I mean, there's not much you can do. Not a whole lot you can do to speed it up. So I make the cookie batter. I put the first batch in the oven. I do my cleanup of the stuff I used. And then I start, what do I do? Then I start what? Yeah, then I start cleaning out the bacon container with soap and water, getting it ready for the new thing of bacon. And so then the first batch of cookies is done. I take those out. I make 2 batches. I make like a big giant batch, and it takes 2 batches to go on my baking stone. So I put the next batch on, and then I start cutting up my stuff for my... Then I do the bacon. Yeah, then I get the bacon stuff ready, and I finished before the next batch of cookies were done. And then, so I started getting my pizza toppings ready. And then, so anyway, long story long, it all worked out. And actually, I think I did it pretty quickly, because when the second batch of cookies was done, I continued making my pizza. And I just, you have to let the cookies cool. And so while they were cooling, I was just making my pizza anyway. So it worked out okay. But yeah, the cookies I had, I never eat them when they're that fresh, because I always make them ahead of time. And so like when I make the cookies, I wrap 2 up in plastic wrap, and then I put them in the container to keep them fresh. And I didn't even get to that point yet to wrap them up, because it had been so close to when I made them. And so I ate my pizza, and then I had the cookies, and they were so good. They were like the best cookies I've ever had that I've made. So good. So I guess it was worth it.